Good morning, Atomians! Welcome to Ariul Marikina Aja Center Catching Success Online. I am Julian Tabiano, Diamond Master of Ariul Marikina Aja Center. And as we start here in Atomy, it is our culture to begin and end every event by reciting our company motto. Ready position, please. Yep, company motto, go. Cherish the spirit, create the vision. Follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, Aja. Share, tag, interact, and win. Just follow these mechanics to win a prize. Number 1, share this live seminar on your Facebook wall and tag 10 of your Facebook friends. And number 2, continue to interact to our seminar to get a chance to win Atomy products for free. And number 3, comment Aja in the beginning and ending of our seminar. Now, let's start our seminar by watching the short company profile of Atomy.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, achieved 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales in 2021 and surpassed 16 million global members. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Hemohim, which has been the top seller in its industry for 7 consecutive years, has passed 1.7 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It has gotten international patents in 21 countries and is forging a unique new path for health functional food products. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch, was recognized for its advanced technology with King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021, for the first time in the cosmetics industry. The Fame, another luxury cosmetic product reborn with upgraded ingredients and technology, is also loved by consumers as it reflects Atomy's product philosophy. Atomy is practicing customer-centered management in all of its corporate activities, and this was recognized by becoming the industry's first to acquire customer-centered management certification for 2 consecutive years. Starting with the US branch in 2010. Atomy is a global company which opened 22 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe, with 16 million members worldwide. Atomy opened branches in New Zealand, Turkey, the United Kingdom, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan, and is planning to open 20 more branches within the next 5 years. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's success system in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. The next generation of online and offline distribution broadcasters, which presents Atomy's vision to members around the world regardless of time and space. Entertainment and media, which converges business and culture. Atomy provides the vision of a global success system which transcends time and space by providing a variety of services. Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Whenever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Now you know Atomy is not just an ordinary company. It cherishes what it has, so we are sure that its members are all taken care of. Please continue to comment your takeaways on our live chat in order to get a chance to win our promo for today. Moving forward, we will be watching Chairman Mr. Park Han-gil lecture.
Some exact sources where our commissions come from. Do you buy toothpaste and toothbrush even if you aren't associated with Atomy? Or not? Of course you do. Do you buy cosmetics or not? Of course you do. Do you eat ramen or not? Of course you eat. The money's going to a discount store, an online shopping mall, or a local store eventually. Instead, the money goes to Atomy. The toothpaste and toothbrush, are they more expensive or cheaper than other places or not? They are lower price. The toothpaste is the size of a baby's forearm. Usually, businessmen tend to tell a bit of a lie. Just keep that in mind and listen. Anyway, it's the size of a baby's forearm. I'm a bit conscientious, though. I'm not saying it's the size of an adult's forearm. Instead, I'm saying it's the size of a baby's. So 200-gram product sells for 2,900 Korean won. Everyone, toothbrushes and toothpaste are usually 3,000 Korean won and 5,000 Korean won wherever you go. When it becomes like a functional toothpaste sold at pharmacies, the size shrinks like this with propolis in it. But that ranges from 10,000 to 30,000 Korean won, though it's only half the size. But our functional toothpaste, if we sell 200 grams for 3,000 Korean won, it's even cheaper than regular toothpastes. Then it's worth trying, isn't it? Nothing to lose, right? So there is no harm even in consumption itself. The most basic of trading is the principle of consumer interest. So when you run this distribution business, it is accurate to judge whether it is in accordance with the principle of consumer interest or not. So a toothbrush made by Atomy is 990 Korean won. So how much does a toothbrush usually cost? 2,000 Korean won, 3,000 Korean won, yes? Then with the same money, we can buy 2 at Atomy instead of buying only 1 at other places. At the moment of buying, the consumer benefits twice as much. So, if you sell toothbrushes for 990 Korean won and toothpastes for 2,900 Korean won, where does that money come from? You had to pay more at a discount store or TV home shopping, but you bought them cheaper. Is there anyone who's at a loss? Is there? No one, right? But again, the company cuts costs with the combination of rational production and distribution, such as the principle of one item per company or mass production. A company that sells such high-quality toothbrushes for 990 Korean won itself is a profit the moment one buys it, and it even lowers the price again, automates it, and pays the raw material price in advance, lowering the cost and even paying a commission again. So, there is one way to increase the value of the created. That is, the method of creating added value by turning to a more rationally valuable direction. And if the same quality is produced while reducing the cost, that will also create added value. We want to share the result of creating added value with you all. The commission you take has a moral foundation. It's money with a solid source, scientifically, rationally lowering the cost and creating a system that is now available to you. This is what Atomy is about. Absolute Skincare received the King Sejong Award. Have you all heard of the IR52 Jonghyung-shil Award? Yes, the King Sejong Award is quite rare. Why? On average, about 130,000 invention patents are registered per year. Even if it's patented, that's a great technology. Not just everything is registered with the IP office. If you take the first place among those 130,000, it will receive the King Sejong Award. But our cosmetics product received it. If it's a product like that, it's spread all over the world. We haven't opened to Mongolia right now, but they say that hundreds of millions worth of goods in Korean won are being sold in Mongolia a month. I don't even know why it sells like that. But that's how it goes. Why do you think? Atomy products are so affordable and good among Korean products. So, whether making money or not, people would use Atomy products. It's spreading like that. So our products trailblaze markets first. So when those products start selling in a country, then our branch enters. Hundreds of millions worth of products in Korean won are sold in Spain now as well. I mean, there hasn't been a branch there yet. So does this make sense or not? It does make sense. You have to know what's actually happening. So we need to broaden our perspectives and see if this works or not among us, what kind of person would be successful. I guess I should use this toothpaste and toothbrush. There's no such quality cosmetics at this price. These are absolute quality, absolute price. I will use them too. I hope someone I know would use it as well. Smart people would obviously use it. Then, even if there are people who don't realize that, hey, you idiot! Yeah, there are a lot of stupids in the world. There are a lot of people who don't recognize even if you give them good things, then they're the only ones who are at a loss. Yeah, I'll see you later after I succeed. This gives us the strength to continue working again. But a loser is a failure from the start. Why fail? They say, I can't do it. When you say, let's do it, then after trying a few times, they come and say, look, I told you it wouldn't work. It definitely has some values. It wouldn't hurt others. Then we do it with conviction. I'm not ashamed. This isn't to harm you in any way. It will benefit you too. I will use this product for the rest of my life too. If we do this with such a bold mind, we can become a success. Everyone, Atomy is a business that starts with the goal of earning 100 million Korean won a month. When we become an Imperial Master, we earn 100 million Korean won per month. That's not all. There are promotions that you receive even in the process of becoming an Imperial Master. if you become an Imperial Master, you get 1 billion Korean won. Before that, even when you become a Crown Master, we get 300 million Korean won. If you become a Royal Master before that, we get 50 million Korean won. And you can travel abroad and do all the things you want, like living in a house you want. I mean, if you get 1 billion Korean won, you can do all these things. If that's the case, I'm saying that this is really something worth trying. But will it be easy, or should we really have to do it as if our life depends on it? As if our life depends on it. We must do it as if our life really depends on it. And will everything be just fine? Or will we run into absurd nonsense along the way? We might face it. Then will it happen overnight, or do we have to dedicate ourselves for many years? We have to dedicate ourselves and suffer for years. Because everyone, if you want to become an Imperial Master, please count the number of sales masters below. Is that difficult? Then you can look this way. To become a sales master, you need to have 2.5 million on both sides. Around that number. For that to happen every month, if you want to become an auto sales master, you have to have customers who automatically make purchases for you. To do that, about 50 households should be on the left and right. Then you can become an auto sales master, making 2 to 4 million Korean won a month. Aim for auto sales master first. To do that, 50 households should like Atomy products and automatically continue purchasing cosmetics, shampoos, etc. To do that, you need to train them as well, right? You have to introduce the product too, right? That's why we usually have to work hard for about a year. Of course, in the beginning, when people worked hard 24/7, they could become a sales master in 3 months, Diamond in 6 months, Sharon Rose in 1 year, and so on. There may still be people like that, but that's not an average. So if we try to create 50 such households, it may take a year, but we can also do it in 3 months. Why? We could not just go home. Spend 24 hours by just going to another city, sleeping in a jjimjilbang, sleeping anywhere, and just keep moving for 24 hours. Then we just catch someone to work with. I will make you succeed. We have to go and say like this. I will make it happen. Just keep introducing people to me. This is what works among people. But first, just shout, help, and do whatever it takes to make them successful and whatnot. Then let's say we couldn't make it happen. No success, and no success. In the process of not being successful, our skills are improving. So after 10th trial, we finally make that person successful. So, our courage is more important than our skills. Then it's important for us to dream big. 101 million Korean won per month, okay? Aim for 100 million Korean won per month. However, some people become humble and say, oh, if I earn just 2 million Korean won, I have no further wish. Gosh. An Imperial Master, Yeon-Soo Kim, also said her goal was to earn 2 million Korean won a month at first because after trying a lot of multi-level businesses for 10 years, she said it just didn't work for her. So she said if I earn 2 million a month, I will have no more wish before she started Atomy. But now she earns 100 million Korean won a month. So, you shouldn't have small dreams. What happens when you have small dreams? If dreams are small, then there rises a small problem. You face it and think, do I really have to do this to just earn 2 million Korean won? And then you just give up. But let's say the wheel of your dreams is as big as this. Then even if there is a big problem like this, you'll endure and deal with it. If you ride roller skate with small-sized wheels, you would even trip over a small crack like this. A lot of people are like that. Some of you are laughing right now. They're tripping over a small crack and stuck right now, but they're like, oh my, I wish I could just make 2 million won. And they can't say a thing when someone's making 5 million Korean won elsewhere. If I earn that much, I wouldn't do this, and everything would be fine, but they would feel so envious that they can't even mention it. Everyone targets the people who make a lot of money. Target smart people. You have to make the people who are making a lot of money now as your business partners. Do you know why? People who don't make a lot of money have a reason. The first is negative thinking. But people who make a lot of money are usually people with a relatively hopeful personality. And they're thinking of making more money. So, you have to think of this Atomy business as a big business. Your goal should be to make 100 million Korean won a month. But the problem is that we can't believe it. We can't believe that we could earn 100 million Korean won. But is there a 1% possibility or not? There sure is. In the world, the things that happen because they are 100% possible are probably not helpful to us. 100% viable businesses are businesses that don't make much money. Perhaps among the people here, let's say someone tries selling bungyopang through street food stall business in the neighborhood. Then she or he buys a bungyopang machine and bakes bungyopang in front of school, etc. But that's probably going to happen 99% of the time if we want to, right? But will that make enough money? So, because you have at least 1% chance, you think in your mind, may I give it a try? Could it work? But if something that's not possible at all just pops into your head, then that's a problem. There's not even 1% chance. Here's a 50-year-old woman. Suddenly, she decides to go to the military academy and become a great general. She just got this kind of thought and starts to salute everyone she meets. Then she's in trouble. That's 100% impossible. Why? The military academy never accepts a woman in her 50s. So that's a 0 chance. But we aren't 100% convinced that we'll make 100 million Korean won a month by becoming an imperial master. We may not even believe 50% of it. But what about around 10%? Even if it's 99% no, there's a 1% chance, isn't it? There is. Then we should challenge it. A challenge is of great value when we challenge a low possibility. Everyone, let's say that I'm trapped in a dark cave. Trapped in a dark cave, I see a small cave entrance in the distance, the size of a coin. Then I say, oh, it's 99.9% of this cave is dark. How would I get out of here through that light, which is the size of a coin? I'm going to die here. There's no use going to that light. People who would think so will die in that cave in the end. We are trapped in the darkness of this cave called poverty. But I see a coin-sized light called Atomy from afar. Then, how does my body get out of that coin-sized hole? Because that light is less than 1%. Do I have to behave like this? I shouldn't. We have to go towards that light. As it is still dark as we go, our knees may break over jagged stones and our feet may bleed. But we still have to go towards that light. Atomy is a company that does that. Atomy gathered 17 people at the beginning and said, we can go global at a duck restaurant. You can be the imperial master. When I said, I will give you 1 billion Korean won with a forklift when you become an imperial master, the chances were less than 1% realistically. As it was highly unlikely, with a very low chance, though I shouted it out to everyone. When I was alone, I was worried. What if it doesn't work? I was so scared that I was trembling. What if not? If it doesn't work, I'll be a scammer again. What if I really become a scammer? And yet, we have to go toward the light. Even if it's a light the size of a coin, we have to go toward it. Right now, there are already 12 Imperial Masters sitting there, 12 or 14. Now even the number of Imperial Masters is confusing. Atomy's been getting bigger anyway. And now the Crown Masters are coming out overseas too, and the proof that Atomy is already working. We already have social proof. We can go towards seeing those people. That's why I'm telling you guys to shout it out and see for yourself with confidence. So don't worry. You don't believe what I've said. Even if I'm just saying this right now, you all think, be that as it may, and think that I am overstating. So to deliver the truth, the fact is about this much. What's up with Atomy? What's up with earning 100 million Korean won? Is Atomy the only place to earn 100 million Korean won in the world? There are many people who make billions of Korean won a day. It's not a big deal. It's not much earning 100 million Korean won a month at Atomy. What if I talk like that? It's not much. Then people think, why would I want to be doing something like that and leave? So do you know how big it is to make 100 million Korean won a month? That's why I'm just shouting out loud like that. Write your life scenario about what kind of person you want to be. And you say that to the people around you. The idea is this. I started a business that makes 100 million Korean won. It's a waste doing it alone. Let's do it together. I'll help. But even if you know it won't be of much help, you have to say that you'll help. Then that person might think that she or he has a person to keep as a subordinate. If you say that you will help, that person wouldn't consider you as a captain and think, oh, I can follow this person, but rather, big shot level thinks, I have a subordinate who'd listen to me well. They consider the sponsor as a subordinate. What's wrong with that? Oh, if the partner is doing well and I become an imperial master, then what if I go there and be a subordinate? What if I get trampled on? So go ahead and say, I'll help you. I'll do my best. Let's do this together. Let's do it together. If you do this, some of you will be successful. The people next to you are just as broke as now. After 5 or 10 years, some people would become rich and some continue to be poor. And those people can be divided by a difference of opinion here. Everyone who's come today, please study more about Atomy. Not knowing properly after talking with others when things don't work the way they want, they just say it's not working. Of course not, because they aren't doing it right. So some people just participated in seminars for 3 months, and on YouTube, they listened to the whole thing for many hours a day. When you see these people, they would be successful. So I hope that everyone who came today will have an opportunity to get to know Atomy properly. Thank you all.
Thank you, Chairman Mr. Park Han-gil, for that lecture. And now, let's watch this Get Answer with Zoom by Royal Master Boom Soo Kim and Crown Master Han Soo Kyang.
Hello, everyone. This is a special time prepared to give you the answers you desire. Curiosity, knowledge, Zoom! I am Yoonji Kang, the MC for today. Following the previous video with Atomy's Lighthouse of Hope, Royal Master Bomsoo Kim, and Warm and Soft Charisma Crown Master Han Suk Young. We will have a Q&A session. How is it to be here together for the second time? Every day is a new day. Did it go well? Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Time to discuss and learn more. We will do our best.
Since it's the second time, I feel more relaxed than last time. So let's see what exciting questions we have for today. I will do my best.
Curiosity, knowledge, zoom. Zoom. First question. In the neighborhood I live in, we have a lot of small business owners. How can I deliver Atomy to them with the catalogs? Please give me your expertise. This is the question. For me, start with places close to you. Promote Atomy. That's what I tell them. Start with your acquaintances, people close to you. That's a very good idea. There are all kinds of daily necessities, and so when you visit them, take products they use a lot, such as toothbrushes, wet wipes, tissues. At Atomy, we have these products at such cheap prices, and that we're working like this. Explain about Atomy like this, and I believe they will open their hearts. Oh, this is Atomy? You know, opportunity makes the thief. When they see the products, it is easier for them to buy them. And people don't refuse free gifts. If you deliver the message like that, then I am confident that they will become your customers.
It's actually quite difficult to make small business owners participate in this business.
Yes.
It's because they are focusing on their own business and making money. So it's difficult to engage them in Atomy as businessmen. And these days, because of COVID-19, their business is going through a hard time. And during these changing times, promote Atomy. Be more aggressive in promoting Atomy, and that will serve as a good opportunity. But what's important is, you must know that visiting them once or twice is not enough. Visit them consistently, regularly, talk to them, deliver the products, and during this process, trust will be built. And they will start becoming curious by themselves and ask you questions. Until then, visit them regularly. I think building information and building trust is important.
Next question. There is a partner who does not manage his partner that is in the genealogy, saying that the partner is not his acquaintance. How should I guide him to provide him with follow-up care as a sponsor? If they manage all the people in my genealogy, nothing can get easier than that. But there are so many people who register people and do not manage them. Depending on how you manage this, we could be on the road to success or not. I always tell people those who wish to succeed are owners. Owners should do 99% of the work. Those who wish to take the road to success manage people and manage their genealogy to get closer to them, and through them, you get to take the road to success. I have my own experiences doing that, and that's what I tell my partners. So, the things that my partner fails to do, I as a sponsor can pick up the slack and do them. And partners have areas that they excel in. As such, sponsors and partners can cooperate and manage those people. And people you never thought would do this as business will start doing it, and we get on the path to success. So, even if he doesn't manage them, I shouldn't fail to manage them. So, if we work like that, then we'll be on the road to success together. That's what I think.
I believe the questioner thinks highly of the partner.
They have high expectations.
Because, regardless of whether the partner is an acquaintance or not, failing to recognize a partner is either of the following. It's either his vision is weak, or he does not understand the reward plan. If you try to explain to the person to change the person's thought, then from the perspective of the person who does not wish to hear it, it's only nagging. So that's why through the sponsor, let the person know that this is how you do this business. Let the sponsor show him that, or wait until the person sees the vision himself. I believe that is a wiser thing to do. Then what should you do? You have to do it so that the person comes to think that, this business is going to work. When the genealogy that's not just made his acquaintances can support him.
Next question. The basics of product promotion is experience. My skin is very sensitive, and so if there is a product that I can't use, I find myself at a loss when I have to recommend this product and when people ask me questions about it. In this case, how should I explain about the products? The happiest person among those who engage in Atomy business is the person who does it because of the products. But sometimes there are instances where you simply can't use the product. But just because it's not right for you does not mean that it's not right for others. There are people around you who have the experience. Tell the customers those stories. And if they trust and use the products and have problems like you did, it's because the product is not right for them. Atomy has a reliable refund system. Let them know that they can get a refund. Encourage them to trust and use the product, and actually have them use it. If they like it, they will introduce it to others. Then the products will be sold.
Not knowing the reason and simply saying I am sensitive so I can't use it, I don't think a business person should do that. If you're a business person, I think more aggressive efforts are necessary. And you need to really try to use the product. It's not that you can't promote because of sensitivity, but I think it's better to have the mindset of working harder to have more confidence in the product. And in order to do that, you have to study more and all that.
My skin was sensitive, and at first, there was this reaction. But as I studied it through the website and learned that this product is really good, but my skin condition is like this, so I trusted it and waited and used it slowly, and I found my skin improved greatly. So I was able to gain that experience.
If the product is not bad for you, then getting used to it is better. A business person must make an effort. If you're a consumer, you don't have to use it.
You're free to do whatever you want if you're a consumer.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
So we have our questioner here who's going to ask the question. Hello, dear questioner.
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, I am in North Jeolla Province doing business Dubitner Center. I am Sharon Rosemaster Sohyun Che.
Oh, questioner, what would you like to know about today?
Among my partners, I have some part-timers. Those doing Atomy part-time are busy with other things. They don't participate in seminars and only watch VOD. So for the new partners, their seminar participation is very low. How can I help part-timers acclimate well into the system?
I wish to know what kind of situation are they in?
Part-timers are mostly small business owners. So they have to close their shop for a day to come to the seminar, which is quite inconvenient for them. So they mostly watch VOD.
Ah, I see what you mean. So it's not that they don't want to do it, but they are busy with their original job, and they have to take that time out. But they chose Atomy because of their future, and the fact that they became members and are doing this business. I believe you should give them some time. They are already making a profit with their original work, and that is more important to them. That's because they haven't seen a clear vision of Atomy, or they simply can't think of changing their job completely to Atomy. But if you keep on pushing them, and if they hear something negative, then they might simply let go of Atomy. So I think you should wait until they have the desire and guide them so that they can actually see the vision. From a full-timer's perspective, it's really frustrating. This is really good. Why do they focus only on that? But actually, there are more people like that. So you should help them change their mind. Oh, I discussed with my sponsor, and she said I can succeed as a part-timer. But you have to distinguish between the time spent doing a part-time job, doing one's original work, and doing Atomy. So let's focus on the time set aside for Atomy. As for me, even if you're very busy, at least once a month, let's meet together for Success Academy. After 1 month, 2 months, and 3 months, they will discover the vision, and they will start changing their allocation of time. You have to wait until then. There are many programs for part-timers that are newly being planned. Explain to them well and guide them toward success.
Having these thoughts today means that you are working hard for Atomy business. This is something that not only you, but any Atomy businessman has in their mind. So rather than blaming partners for what they did not do, with the mindset that you will make up for what partners lack if you work passionately, I believe they will become very familiar with Atomy's system. Yes, I believe you will keep on rolling. Way to go.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Way to go.
I am going around sponsoring partners, and it is difficult to explain the marketing plan. Can you tell us how to explain about the marketing plan easily? That was the question. What should you do to explain the marketing plan easily?
If you do it a lot, it's easy.
Many
If you
times.
explain many times, listen to others, explain it again. And if you go through this process many times, it becomes easy before you know it. And I think it's important to understand it well before you explain it. And one great way to understand it is recording your own voice. If you listen to the recordings later, you'll find out what you lack. If you practice like that, you'll be able to understand Atomy's marketing plan clearly yourself. There is this saying, practice makes a champion.
Oh, yeah.
So rather than talking about how to explain it easily, my answer is, if you do it many times, it becomes easy.
So rather than trying to explain it easily, if you do it many times and it becomes easy for
That's
you,
right.
the person listening will understand easily. That was a great tip. Crown Master Young, what other useful tips could there be? If you go out to sponsor, then you have to understand the marketing plan. There are customers who simply like the product. But people are very interested in making easy money following the marketing plan. So if you can't explain about the marketing plan, just as Royal Master Bomsu Kim says, you have to study the marketing plan continuously. If you haven't studied enough yet, but you have to introduce it to someone, then visit that person with your sponsor who can explain about the marketing plan. And while she explains, you can learn more. But at times, when you go out there alone, without a thorough understanding of the marketing plan to sponsor, then rather than explaining the concept of making a businessman, explain how to make a consumer using the MART example to explain how PV Atomy PV can be used. And when you change over to Atomy, that PV will give you commission. So I think we can at least explain that easily. Those wishing to succeed through Atomy should study at least that part continuously. So I recommend that you study the marketing plan hard. I am presenting Hemohim to my mother, and she said, thanks to Hemohim, I'm feeling less tired. And so I thought this is the chance and asked her to promote it to her friends and acquaintances. And she got prickly, saying, how can I promote a pyramid scheme? She knows a lot of people, and I think she'd succeed if she did Atomy business. How can I open her heart? That was the question. I think she has been hurt because of the existing pyramid schemes, which are deeply flawed. And there must have been people around her who were hurt by pyramid schemes. That is why you need to first explain to her in detail about Atomy. When we discover a good restaurant, we introduce it to others without asking anything in return. We usually do that a lot, but we don't get paid for it. But Atomy has this system which pays us for that. And your mother would instantly think of the pyramid schemes of the past that hurt people. And so that is why she must have gotten angry. So if you explain to her that Atomy introduced products that are cheaper than those sold at supermarkets, and by doing so, you get paid. If you explain this in detail, then since she has her own experience with Hemohim, she will introduce it to many people. So you explained that we should first help her to have an accurate understanding of Atomy. Royal Master Bomsu Kim, what about you?
Yeah. Your mother having a good impression of Atomy's Hemohim, in particular, the products, it's a very positive thing. It seems the questioner is implying that she wishes that her mother would engage in this business. And so having her think, oh, my daughter is really working hard. Shouldn't I be helping her? Making her think that way and showing her how you are growing every day. Also, having her use other products as well would be much more helpful. And those who know a lot of people would discover the true value of Atomy. As time goes by, and if you work hard yourself, then you'd start talking without you even noticing it. That's what I think. So take some time and let go of the thought that your mother should help you grow your business.
I think you kind of want to rely on her.
Yeah, that's right. When you continue working hard, your mother will definitely try to help you.
Okay. So, with Crown Master Han-Suk Young and Royal Master Bomsu Kim, we had a Q&A session. Any last words for today? I wish to give you more, let you know more. I hope they were helpful. Absolute quality, absolute price. If you don't give up, you can succeed at Atomy. wish you a new and bright day every day, and hope you all fulfill your goals. You can do it! You can do it!
We had a lot of questions until now, and those are questions everyone faces. Yeah, let the year 2022 be a year of great success for everyone.
So, how was the session, everyone? Did we answer your questions? Curiosity Knowledge Zoom collects questions from you. Refer to the following to ask questions. In the next session, who will we have? We ask for your continued attention, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you, Royal Master Boom Soo Kim and Crown Master Han Soo Kyang for that helpful answers. Before we end, please be reminded of these announcements. Morning meeting from Monday and Wednesday at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and Catching Success online every Tuesday at 2 p.m. live via YouTube channel of Atomy Ariul Marikina Aja Center. And one-day seminar on Thursday, February 2, 2023 at 1 p.m. live via YouTube channel of Atomy Philippines Official and Facebook page at AtomyPH_official. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Atomy Ariul Marikina Aja Center and click the notification bell. As we end, let us remind ourselves of the principle we uphold here in Atomy by reciting our company motto. Ready, position, please. Yep, company motto, go. Cherish the spirit, create the vision. Follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, Aja, Aja.